May 27th. Friday, May 27th, going into Memorial Day weekend. I fished yesterday. That video got posted. Today, I don't know what I'm going to do. I can't make my mind up. We have a strong wind once again. It has just been unbelievable over the last 3 months, really. And I don't see the wind dying down on the weather anyways, the forecast, until Monday. Today's only Friday, so we're gonna have to deal with the wind. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start north, scouting there. I know the wind's gonna be bad there. With the south wind, it's always bad on that end of the beach. But I want to see if there's birds. That's what I'm looking for. I want to find a blitz. I know they're out there. They've happened. I saw them the other day. I just couldn't get out there because the wind was so bad. So we'll do that. We might even just end up back down at the dam. I don't know. I've got, well, at least a couple hours to fish. So let's just get down the road and start scouting. We'll go from there. All right, so first stop, we're at the northern end of the beach, and just like I thought, I knew it was going to be a mess. It's unbelievable. Every single day it blows like this, and it's usually from either the south, southeast, or east. Today's a south wind, and it is a mess. Just a mess. Now, usually if it's a south wind, by the time I get all the way down the other end of the beach, it should be decent. Now the good news here is I don't see any birds working, so it's not like I'm going to get frustrated because there's birds, you know, huge blitzes going on and I can't get out of. That happened, I think it was either Monday or Tuesday. But so we're just going to head south and see if we can see any activity. So I've gone not quite 7 miles down, probably 6, from where I just showed you what the water looked like at the northern part of the beach. I mean, it was just a mess. Now 7 miles later, 6-7 miles later, that's totally doable. Totally doable. You could put your kayak in. You could, and once you're out there, it would be fine. Problem is, I don't see any birds working. The other day, there were birds for miles. I think that was either Monday or Tuesday. But nothing here, no sign of birds. Birds will let you know if the fish are here. And I don't think they are. So we're gonna go to the mouth of the river. I think I'm gonna put in, fish it for, you know, half hour to an hour. See what happens, and maybe leave myself some time to go down to the dam and try to catch another keeper. Okay, so I got up to the mouth of the river. So between the two rivers there's 7 miles, and I'm looking out in the middle of the bay, and there's a pretty decent batch of birds working. So there's a school of bass out there, and we're just at high tide, or just after. So I got about, a little more than 2 hours to fish. I was going to do an hour here and an hour down at the dam, but if these birds are going to keep working out there, then that's where I'll be. Let's go see if we can catch another keeper, because the one I caught yesterday is all gone. And there's a story behind that, but let's get the kayak in the water and get to where the birds are. All right, so normally I would probably troll, but I know there's boy, they're pretty close to me now. I don't even know, hopefully you can pick this up on the camera's picking that up. I mean, it's not a huge pile of birds, but it's big enough to tell me that there's a school, a pretty good sized school of bass swimming around out there. I've got 3 baits ready. It's just nice to hear those turns over your head squawking. Oh yeah, I just saw one surface right there, right here, right in front of me. They're right in front of me. Oh, right behind it. Right there. Come on. Please. Oh, there you are. Ha ha ha. I knew it. Oh, he balled me up. First cast, and I messed up. So, I'll tell you why that stinks. Because you're not in the water. You got to be in the water. Cheekers creekers. Come on. You can't just be fixing your bait. Oh, there it was. He's right on it. There he is. There he is. All right, we don't have big fish. That's what I was hoping for, was big fish. But we saw the birds and got the kayak in as quick as possible, and we're out here catching fish. Fish number one for the day. Oh, yep, right there. Right out of the water for it. These fish are just cruising out here. Another small fish. All right, buddy. A little better. A little better. Oh yeah, a lot better. All right, he's just inhaled it. Oh my goodness. Okay, so that's just what you don't want. That fish inhaled it. We got him though. Oh, Billy, God. Oh, he exploded on it. That's what I like. Oh yeah, better fish. Oh, way better fish. All right, I just turned my camera on just to make sure I had that on video. I mean, off and on. This is a better fish. It's nothing like the last couple of days. Well, maybe it is a little bit, but it's good to know that there's some in here that may need to be netted at least. Oh yeah. Yep, it's a netter. There you go. All right. This could be fun. You just got to look for that. They surface every now and again. All right. All right, I'm not going to take the time to measure him because I know he's not a keeper, but he's probably 24, 25. Thank you, bud. Right here. Oh, there he is right there. There he is. All right, you're not a huge fish, but you gotta get around. All right, get him in. Get back out there. All right, number 4. All right, so, oh, right there, right in front of the boat. I was just about to say, it's so random right now. Maybe I should go do my routine, fish these little inlets and outlets. But I got hammered right here. See, they're still around. They're just not surfacing for the birds to notice them. Boy, you got yourself hooked good, buddy. All right, number 5. Is there a school of bigger bass in here? Okay, so when I put in at this certain spot, I will always fish right in front of the boat launch between that and the marina in that little cove. But I didn't do it this time because I saw the birds out here. Well, now I'm looking in that cove, and that's where the birds are. Go figure. All right, we made it to the cove, and there's still a few terns working around in here. Oh, there's a fish right there. Already got hit. Oh, there's a fish right there. I got hit twice. There's another one right there. Oh yeah. Look, they're busting right in front of me. I hope that's coming out, because these are better fish. Wow. We've got better fish. And I promised myself I'd spray, and I didn't. Yep. I think I'm going to be netting this one. When they don't want to move. Oh yeah. Yep. Nice fatty too. Oh, buddy, over here. Look at the head on that thing. Come on, come on, come on, come on. There you go. Oh boy. And once again, I'm out here all by myself. Ugh. We got ourselves a nice chunker here. I don't know how big he is. I doubt he'll keep, but that was a blast. Buddy, you gotta cooperate. All right, I'm gonna guess at least 26. Pinch the tail, he is 26 on the button. A fat 26. All right, I don't think I'm gonna measure anymore unless I really think it's a keeper. Oh, stop it. Every cast I'm sticking it right up into the tip. Look at that. He's after it. There he is. He got it. He got it. Lucky 7 right here if I get him. He's not like the last one. Okay. This is the kind of fishing that you don't want to waste any time. Oh, perfect. All right, he messed up the bait. All right, there. Oh, right there, out of the water. Yes, sir. We have fish in a feeding frenzy. Oh, man. A feeding frenzy. Get him in, get him off, send him on his way. All right, right there. Fish number 8. I know there's better ones in there. Is there a keeper? Oh yeah, bait's all set. Oh, right there. Wow. Boy, he came after it. Oh! We are not having any luck. That was a decent sized fish. Oh my God. How many times? This bait is probably going to not last the day. All right, I guess I missed the fish. Probably didn't have my camera on, I'm pretty sure. But we have 9. we started to say we're going to take 3 casts and then see how fast we can load up the boat and get down to the dam. And I caught a fish on the very first cast out of the 3. And I didn't have the camera on. Well, I just turned the camera off, and guess what? So I know the camera's on for this one. Another small fish. And it makes 10, which I've done, I think, twice, 2 other times this year. Come here, buddy. All right, now fall off. Of course not. All right, number 10, double digits. All right, so that was a workout. I was a little overdressed, but when that wind died down anyway. So I wasn't going to spend another hour chasing those birds around unless I'd found bigger fish. We caught one decent one, 126, but we got 10 fish. That's as many fish as I've gotten all year in one day. So we've done that. This is the 3rd time. So I said, you know what? If I get the kayak loaded up in a hurry and get down to the dam, it should give me close to an hour to try and catch a fish. Now, why are there bigger fish down by the dam? That's simple. These fish up here are feeding on sand eels or silverside, smaller bait. While the fish down by the dam are fishing, they're feeding on the herring, which, you know, is probably 8 to 10 inches long. A much bigger bait than what these fish are feeding on. So we have a better chance of catching another keeper. Now, why do I want to catch another keeper? I just kept one yesterday. I think he was the 7th one of the year, and that was the first one I kept. Well, the one I took home yesterday had a funky spot on its head, like a big sore. And when I filleted him out, both fillets had similar kind of lesions on them. So I lost quite a bit of meat. I was a little skeptical about eating them. So we did. It was fine. It was delicious, but it's gone. And we have a cookout this weekend. Haven't determined what day yet. And everybody's favorite cookout item is striper nuggets. Yesterday there were striper sandwiches. So if I catch a keeper, I will be keeping it this time. I only need one. It's enough for everyone to have their share. So we're headed to the dam. We'll get the kayak in as quick as possible and see what happens. Oh, right there, right there, right there, and it hooked him, and it hooked him. All right, I don't have very much line out. I don't know if he's, no idea what kind of fish it is. He's right there. Right there. All right, he's not anything I need to worry about. Come on, bud, you're just a small one. Come on, just let me get a hold of you. All right, about an 18. Not what we're looking for. But he took the big Z-Man and he hooked himself, so that's a good thing. All right, so we have gone back to the 7-inch, and a really beat up 7-inch at that. Gonna be changing this out when we get home. Oh, right there, look at that. First cast and I got one. Just like that. That's not gonna keep, I'll tell you that. not the quality that we're after. Well, I guess he's got some spunk anyway. Buddy, you got a lot of spunk for a fish your size. Boy, these things. God, you just won't give it up. All you're doing is tearing my bait apart. All right, 18-inch maybe. Just tearing my bait apart. Well, we'll call that a day. A dozen fish. I haven't caught a dozen in one day so far this year, so not a bad day. We didn't catch anything close to a keeper. We had a 26, I guess, was the biggest fish. But the good news was seeing the birds working out front, because as every week goes by, we should see more and more birds working until it heats up in the the summer heat and whatnot. But these fish are still arriving. They still have sea lice on them, and they're still just ravenous. If you get the bait in front of them, they're gonna try to eat it. So we have some good days ahead of us. We're up to 80 fish for the season. So I've got Saturday and Sunday and Monday. I've got enough time to catch 20 fish. Should be pretty good fishing the next 2 or 3 days. So, and the wind is supposed to, tomorrow's supposed to be a crappy day. A lot of storms, maybe rainy. But if I can stay out of the wind and there's birds working up in the mouth, we can catch a bunch of fish. So we're going to try to get to 100 by the end of May. So we'll probably see you tomorrow.